we're back. It has been 6 days since my last video. I am finally back in Cyprus. My room is kind of messy, I'm not gonna lie. I'm going to be cleaning that up. Now, I have not stopped thinking about my goal of reaching 1,000 subscribers. But I have also never stopped thinking about what kind of challenges I should do. And I have thought about it, and I believe I will be doing something along the lines of taking my screen time or my social media time, depending on how high it is, and doing the amount of pull-ups and push-ups. So for each minute, I'll have like a push-up or a pull-up. Now pull-ups are harder, so I'll maybe switching that, but we'll see. I'll maybe half and half. So I'll have 100, let's say I have 200 minutes. I'll be doing 100 pull-ups, 100 push-ups. Now, I have a couple of things I would like to talk about, but that is for another video. So today we're going to be heading to the first spot, which I will be trying to not keep the same. So each video, it may not be every day, but each video I film, I will be trying to switch up the spots. So never to keep in the same place. I want it to be different. I want it to be like exploring different places. So for each place I'll be doing the same challenge, but some days will be in some nice place to train. Some days it will be literally wherever I just find something that I can do push-ups and pull-ups. And other days it will be maybe even in the gym. Now, enough talking. Let's get to the challenge. I'll also be posting on Instagram and TikTok the challenge, but just the challenge alone, so I can actually grow on there as well. We're here at the spot. I have 5 hours and 23 minutes of screen time for me to be counting the whole thing. So I have to do 323. Now, half of it's going to be pull-ups, half of it's going to be push-ups. It's around 160 of each, which is going to be hard. Not for the push-ups, for the pull-ups. But I'm going to start doing them right now. So, yeah, let's get started. 5 hours of screen time, 300 push-ups and pull-ups. 1 minute of screen time, 1 push-up or pull-up. Let's get started. Now, since this is going to be uploaded on TikTok and Instagram, I had to film it in portrait mode. I'm gonna keep a couple of clips and I'm gonna show you a bit of what I did. So I've decided to go ahead and buy a water because I need one. So it'll take like 3 minutes. There's a store very nearby. 3 minutes, just a bit, so I can actually also rest, because the pull-ups are starting to look not like pull-ups but more just hanging and twisting on the bar. So it's gonna be good for me to hydrate and also get just a couple of minutes of rest for my body to be able to regenerate. Just even that little bit will probably help a bunch. But I'm going to continue doing them. I have 33 pull-ups left. I just finished the workout around half an hour ago. I started at 250, and I finished at 420. So that is that is actually an hour and a half of doing pretty much an hour and 10 minutes probably of doing fucking pull-ups. And around 20 minutes of doing push-ups. So I can do the push-ups pretty easily. But oh my god, these pull-ups, they fucking killed me. And I have more training today. I also had training in the morning. Whoa. So, I did it today.
I am fucking happy that I did it, because that shit was hard, especially mostly the pull-ups. Well, I'm glad I did it. I'm going to be editing the video. The pull-up, the footage of it is going to be uploaded on short, since it is portrait, so I can upload it on Instagram and TikTok, but I also keep a little bit of it in this video. Now, what I want to say is, I watched the video yesterday of David Goggins. He was talking about, well, no, it was someone talking about David Goggins, and it was something along the lines of that David Goggins made him do 200 pull-ups, and he could barely do a couple. He started doing some, and he wanted to give up after 15. So David Goggins sat there with him for 2 hours or 4 hours, or for however many hours it took, until he did them. And after that, it made him believe in himself that he could actually do it. So my question to you is, what's stopping you from actually being able to do what I've done today, let's say? Or what's stopping you from doing anything you actually want to do? Because if you want to do anything, you can do it. Anything. Any single fucking thing. You can do it. The important thing is to not actually give up. Because the people who give up after 2 or 3 or 3 or 4 or 5 failed attempts are the people who are just going to stay losers. You actually need to be able to continue. Failure is unavoidable. You need to fail. You need to actually try and, I'm do the 2 pull-ups. I cannot do a third one. It doesn't mean I'm not going to stop for a bit and just try again a bit in 2 minutes. Because pretty much most of the sets, I guess you could say, of pull-ups I did were 2, 3, maybe 4. If I took a little bit longer break, I did 5. But most of the time it was it was around 3. 3 pull-ups each time, just again and again and again and again and again, until I got to 140. I wasn't able to complete the 160. I could, for some reason, I was doing the last 20, and my shoulder felt, no, it didn't feel, it just didn't work. I genuinely was trying to do it, and it just didn't work. It just didn't want to actually, I cannot even explain it. It's the first time something like this has happened to me. A week ago, this shoulder actually was kind of weird in the back, so that maybe explains it a bit, but I'm not sure. Well, 20 pull-ups. It's not the end of the world, of course. I would like to be able to do all of them, but I didn't. Well, it is what it is. I still did 140. That is probably a lot more than I have ever done in a single day. Well, so the main question today is, why give up on something you want to do? That's it for today. I'll be sure to link my socials, my Instagram, my TikTok down below, so you can check it out. Well, that's it for today. See you tomorrow.